Well, welcome everyone to Little Webberville Park in beautiful downtown Webberville. This is a really tiny little park and it is so productive for birding.
We always see a lot of great birds when we come here, surprisingly, because really there are several little different habitats that are always worth checking out.
That's right. Right here where we're standing, right behind us is a riparian corridor, so productive. And there's a boat ramp that goes right down to the Colorado River, and we're going to show you that for sure.
One more thing, there's a handy porta potty as well.
Excellent. Thank you for pointing that out. There's also a nice couple of fields here where we often see things like American pipits and eastern bluebirds, so lots to see here at Little Webberville Park. In fact, we're here early in the morning and we're hearing a dawn chorus, or a little bit of one. What are we hearing, Sharon?
I can hear some northern cardinal. I hear mourning dove that way.
White-winged doves that way.
European starlings. We
heard a greater yellowlegs moving over just a minute ago.
We saw a crested caracara also flying by.
That's right, and I just saw a great blue heron.
Okay, good.
So it looks like it's going to be a great morning for birding. Oh, and don't forget the red-shouldered hawk that's perched right over there.
Let's go get a picture of that.
Let's do it.
Okay.
All right. Well, we're going to go birding because we can hardly stand it anymore, so why don't you come with us? Let's go. We're here at this fence line out at Little Webberville Park, and it is such a productive place for birds. I don't know why, but it really is. Any time of the year you can come here and find the birds of that season in abundance here.
And this fence line is just amazing. And in fact, we really had a great time just viewing a pair of red-shouldered hawks behind us and listening to all the cool birds that are either using these trees, gleaning bugs, or perching on the fence line. Really cool.
These red-shouldered hawks are riparian specialists. They love to be by the water. Their primary food source is crustaceans. And they actually have a nest over here, which we're not going to point out to you. And it's important to note that when you come across a nest, keep that to yourself. You might want to show one or two of your best birding buddies, but don't broadcast it out to a birding listserv, for instance. It's important to keep that under your hat, so to speak, and we don't want to disrupt their nesting attempt. Anything else about red-shouldered hawks you think they should know?
That about sums it up.
Okay. We're going to show you a picture of them, and you'll see just how beautiful they are. So there's some private property behind us here. I don't really know who owns that or why, but there are some phone numbers listed and they rent these facilities. We like the facilities because there is a lot of bird activity in both the grassy area and in the trees.
So I think we should explore this a little bit further and then maybe head down to the boat ramp.
Okay, I'm all for it. We should check out this corner.
This is a nice place to look for woodpeckers.
It sure is. In fact, we had a student in the Intro to Birds class, remember, that found a nest hole for a red-bellied woodpecker over here. That was sure exciting.
And I remember one session that we actually found a Baltimore oriole.
Remember
and it was a rare bird.
Right in this corner.
Yes.
That was exciting too, and it's more exciting when the students find the birds.
It is.
Sure. That was really fun.
They're good at spotting.
They really are. These hackberry trees really attract a lot of different birds in every season. I'm hearing a northern cardinal.
There are a lot of them here in the park today.
Yeah.
Sounds like spring.
I heard a red-bellied woodpecker just a minute ago. Am I hearing eastern bluebirds?
It's the sound of spring.
It is the sound of spring, and that sun feels so good. It's a beautiful morning. I hope you're enjoying your morning at Little Webberville, because we sure are. Woodpeckers just flew into that tree.
Oh,
There is so much bird activity out here this morning. We're standing along the riparian corridor looking across the Colorado River.
There is certainly a lot to see and hear this morning.
For sure, we're hearing a lot of northern cardinals. They have a lot of slur in their sound.
Hearing a noise of, I think, brown-headed cowbirds and red-winged blackbirds all mixed up together.
We're actually watching a couple of female red-winged blackbirds. Be sure to look them up in your field guide. They are unusual. You don't think of them as red-winged blackbirds.
We've seen so far 4 species of woodpecker this morning, right in these trees.
That's right. We had downy and ladderback,
red-bellied,
and yellow-bellied sapsucker, which I just love saying, so I'm always glad when we see one.
some robins, American robins,
Carolina wren,
Carolina chickadees.
We're at the bottom of the boat ramp, and we're filming in early March of 2021, and it is a beautiful late winter, almost spring day. The water is just delightful, and we've had several people here putting in their kayaks and their boats and out to enjoy a beautiful day on the river. Upriver, we saw a couple of ducks, and frequently in the winter there are a lot of ducks on this part of the river.
As well as kingfishers.
That's
super
right.
fun to see.
Yes, you can get any kingfisher here, and bald eagles have been seen here. They could be anywhere up and down this river corridor. This island out here, super interesting.
Yes, we were seeing least sandpiper, killdeer, and a greater yellowlegs.
Greater yellowlegs has been really vocal this morning. Further downstream, you see that bank that has the exposed clay. That's a great place for nesting kingfishers and swallows.
And we have the ever-present northern cardinals just serenading us this whole morning.
What a great morning we've had here.
It is hard to tear ourselves away from
really
this lovely
is.
park, but we've seen so much here this morning.
And that's because there are so many different types of habitat here. We have riparian, and we have the open fields, and we have the river. I mean, just so much. And the hackberry trees, so great to attract other birds.
Yes, the woodpeckers, the nesting red-shouldered hawks, the water birds that we saw.
Yeah.
Neat.
Just a tiny park, but so much bird activity.
Yes.
But wait, there's more. We're going to leave here and we're going to go to Big Webberville Park. And I mean, if we thought the habitats here were great, you're going to be amazed when we get there. There's also an opportunity to bird between here and there at Post Oak Road, and you'll see that sign as you drive past it. We're not going to go there today, but it's another great opportunity to see birds, especially migrating what we call grass pipers, the buff-bellied sandpiper and the upland sandpiper.
And we often see a loggerhead shrike there, Lori's favorite bird.
That's right, Lori's favorite bird. All right. Well, we're going to head out there now. Thanks for coming with us to Little Webberville Park, and we'll see you in just a little bit at Big Webberville. Welcome to Big Webberville Park. This is along the Colorado River, and we've got our spotting scope because there are going to be birds at quite a distance here at the park. Not required, but since I have one, we brought it.
Yes.
So we've been here birding for a little while already. Sharon, what have we seen?
Well, I've been keeping a list on my eBird app on my phone, and we've already had 10 species of birds.
Wow.
Mourning dove, black vultures, northern flickers, American kestrels, ruby-crowned kinglet, northern mockingbird, that's singing right now, American robins, House sparrows, red-winged blackbirds, and of course northern cardinals.
Lots of northern cardinals. And on the way here, a loggerhead shrike.
Yay.
Yay. These athletic fields are a great place to find birds that like to be out in open grass. Like right now we have American robins out there. You can also get killdeer, eastern bluebirds.
Maybe American pipits.
American pipit would be great to see here. So we're going to be birding along the road while we head down to the restroom spot, which is a great place to park and see the rest of the park from there. You ready to go?
I'm ready.
All right, let's go see what we can find.
Just to let you know, we were setting up to film Big Webberville, get everything set, but a pileated woodpecker flew by. Everybody heard it, and we're totally distracted, and now we're off chasing the pileated woodpecker. So be careful, be forewarned, when you're with birders, we do stop and look for birds. We're on the chase. Walking down the path from the picnic area down to the boat ramp and the fishing dock. It's a nice handicap accessible path. All right, here they are describing where it's at. Let's see, where is it? Getting on the bird. Binoculars, scope, camera will come out soon. The fishing dock is here.
We've come down some stairs and down a little decline, and now we're down at the fishing pier, which is right on the bank of the Colorado River here. We're hearing a lot of bird activity here, and most of it is northern cardinals, if you can tell that. You hear it?
I hear a mourning dove way off in the distance.
And a chickadee.
And I'm hearing a drumming of a woodpecker behind us.
Across the river is a mourning dove.
And that's one reason we scooted down here so fast. We saw that pileated woodpecker.
Yeah, that was awesome.
We got down here and who knows what happened to it, but we did see it.
You hear the drumming over here? It's probably a ladderback woodpecker here, don't you think?
Yes. But this is a neat place to come in the closer to the summertime. Seen prothonotary warblers down here. There's a whole variety of kingfishers too that could roam through the river.
And don't forget to watch for a bald eagle.
Oh yes, for sure.
They use this part of the river extensively.
Sometimes osprey.
And osprey, that's right. And sometimes ducks. You might get wood ducks or even double-crested cormorants this part of the river. Great blue herons will go up and down, and great egrets.
Snowy egrets.
Snowy egrets.
Cormorants.
What we're trying to say is this is a really birdy part of the park to come. So we're going to keep birding here a little bit, see what we can find for you. Are you going to keep an eBird list again?
I definitely will.
All right, that'll be great. So we're going to walk this way. In fact, the boat ramp is this way, and we'll see you there. Behind us is the boat dock. It's a great place to walk down there and look up and down the river, see what we can find there. And we've had a great surprise while standing here.
We saw a bald eagle perched pretty far behind us on a power pole. So we'll try to get over there in a little bit to get a closer look at it. We've also seen crested caracara flying around. And
there it is now.
There it is now. Couple of sparrows. We had some white-crowned sparrows.
And Lincoln sparrow.
Still here. It's still winter time for them.
That's right. The bald eagle that we've been seeing here is a full adult. If you'll check in your field guide about bald eagles, you'll notice it takes 4 full years for them to attain their adult plumage. So this one we know is a full adult. It's at least 4 years old, and they nest nearby. Not that I'm distracted or anything.
But this is the best place to come to easily get a bald eagle, really, in Travis County. And we see them often here, spring and fall.
We do. The students love to see a bald eagle here, and I do too. They never get tired from me.
No, that's a total crowd pleaser.
Yeah. That bird I saw, by the way, was a Lincoln sparrow. So we're going to go up beyond the bird blind. We're going to go up beyond the boat dock, and there's an upper trail where you can really see the water really well. We're going to see if we can find anything else up there. Well, that kind of does it for Big Webberville Park, and wow, what a great day it's been.
Yes, and the sun's come out. It's nice and sunny and warm now. It's beautiful.
Feels
all the
great.
bird songs we've been hearing.
And you've been keeping an eBird list, right?
I have.
How's that going?
Great. We have had 23 species.
It's amazing.
Highlights, of course, were the bald eagle and those really beautiful Brewer's blackbirds. They're just really amazing. Their shininess in the yellow eye. We've heard some eastern meadowlarks. We had several woodpeckers calling, the red-bellied woodpecker. We heard that pileated woodpecker. And we had Lincoln sparrow, the white-crowned sparrow. Lots of good stuff.
Yeah, it's hard to know what's a highlight and what's not. They were all
They're
great.
all good. Yeah.
And lots of activity, lots of bird songs, so it's been such a pleasure to be out here today. We're sitting at one of the many picnic tables that they have out here. You're welcome to use any picnic table that's available to you. And this shelter behind us, you can reserve the shelters to use for if you have a special occasion or something. Travis Audubon has used them before. You just have to go onto the Travis County website, and there's a form there to fill out to reserve the shelter.
Yes, and it's just nice to bring your picnic lunch and sit and have a nice picnic after birding all day.
That's right. I wish I had brought one.
I'll share.
Well, that's a wrap for us today at Webberville. So Little Webberville Park, Post Oak Road, and Big Webberville Park are the highlights for us when we come to Webberville. I hope you get a chance to come out here soon.
Yes, and enjoy all the birds you can hear and see.
Absolutely. Until next time, I'm Lori Foss.
I'm Sharon Richardson.
That's a wrap.